Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Today we are doing a planner setup for the month of March. This is actually my well-being planner. I call this my Planner Joy Planner, and it has a combination of inserts. This is the only planner that I actually set up every month. Most of my other planners I set up quarterly. So let's get right into it. Because we have a lot of inserts we have to exchange and yeah, things to put in. So let's go. I have my insert planner. So this is just a planner that, or really a cover and discs that I use to keep all of my active inserts for the quarters and the months, for all of the planners where I actually Frankenplan or I use my own inserts. So that's what this is. I am going to go ahead and pull what I need for my self-care and wellness planner. I've already pulled some of the inserts, so I don't have to pull all of them. For example, I use a self-care insert that I actually created and printed, and that's basically my monthly wellness trackers. Right, I have a weekend review, a little glow up tracker, and I print these inserts. I created these and print these, and I just have an extra month left over, so that's why that's in here. I didn't want to throw it away since it was already printed and cut, and I'll use it when I need it. Okay, I did take one of my white cardstock dividers. I bought this from Scrappy Wife. I love them. And I decorate the dividers in my well-being planner, and we will do that today. So let's take a look at my well-being planner. This is what I have. The annual section will stay the same. Each month I come in and I actually change out my monthly sections, and that's what I'm going to do today. And I decorate a new monthly divider. So first, let's change out the sections and do some new labels for my top tabs. So at the beginning of the month, remember I said I keep 1 month at a time in here. I always keep a little vision board with my word of the year, intentional. That will not come out. The first divider, the first set of inserts I have to adjust are my monthly layouts. So I will take my February monthly layout and I will put in a blank monthly layout. That will be for March. Then let me set this to the side. Then my next section in this planner, and this is all within 1 month, remember, is my body section. So I have my well-being planner set up as body, mind, heart, and soul. And each section have different types of inserts. So for my body section, I have a dashboard, which I do keep in here. And this is where I put my wellness inserts that I make and print out. So I already have my monthly overview. And then I do have a new insert that I'm using for the month of March. I'm testing this one out. So these inserts are available on my Etsy. This new insert is currently not a part of the printout because I'm testing it right now. So if it works out, then I will update the self-care planner. But for right now, I am going to be testing that. So that is a new insert for me this month, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But I do have my weekly inserts. These are available in the self-care planner that is up on Etsy. And I just need to come in and put in my weeklies. So this new test page has a focus on fitness, really. So my activities, my hydration, that's what I'm testing out, is putting a little bit more focus on the body part. And so it's Monday through Sunday, and then a little bit of a reflection. And then that goes really well with my weekend review, which is a combination of self-care, all different types of wellness, right? Fitness, physical beauty, all that good stuff. So I am just going to put in enough for 5 weeks. And I'm just inserting them right here. Okay, so where did I get the idea for these? I mean, it's a fitness planner, right? But last month in the Planner Joy, I focused on fitness. And so I really liked tracking my fitness. And so I went looking for a weekly fitness tracker, and I found one on Light's Planner Action. And I've used some of their inserts before. I have some inserts that you'll see in the back of this planner. And I bought it. I paid for their weekly fitness, and its layout is pretty much almost exactly like this. I've made some adjustments to it, but it's pretty much exactly like this. I did pay for it, and I wanted to take that insert and blend the style with the style of my wellness tracker. And it just wouldn't allow me to do it. I mean, I could do it, but it just didn't look right. So I went ahead and just recreated it from scratch, and that way I could get the style to blend. But I just wanted to give credit where credit is due. The layout for this, a very, very, very similar layout, is available for Light's Planner Action. I think her printables are about $8. I will link it down below if you're interested. This has a few customizations that I have made to work better for me, but it is very similar. But anyway, so that is the body section. Now we're going to get into the sole section. So I have some new labels for these because these are coming up, if you can see. But we have the sole section. I have a dashboard, just says soul, nurture your whole self. And there's a little bit of a quote here in the back. Now, in my sole section, I want to start putting in the monthlies for my, you could call this a faith planner, but this is where I do journaling for my inspirational reading. Sometimes I read religious texts, sometimes I read self-help books, but clearly that relates to soul. So these inserts are also inserts that I designed and printed, and I believe the Faith Planner is available on Etsy. I am going through a product update, so if it's not live, just ping me and let me know, but I am trying to make everything back live again. But the Faith Planner layout is available, and it's a full planner on Etsy. I have just taken out the month because I don't need another annual section and another monthly calendar. So I've taken out the journal pages to include in my soul section. So that's where we are. Now we have the mind section, and mind section for me is all about creativity and just expressing yourself and learning and exploring. So think of it as learning and exploring when you think about the mind section. So okay, so just like all the other sections, it has a dashboard with a quote here. I am worthy of taking time for myself and nurturing my well-being. I usually put my Planner Joy pages and my creativity section. So I am going to take out my February Planner Joy because we're moving into the month of March, which, like I said, it was all about fitness. There are a couple of pages I'm going to leave in this planner from February and move it to my body section. My fitness challenge, I'm going to move that to my body section. This was really fun. And I also did like a fitness profile, which is personal, so I won't show you, but it came with the Planner Joy workbook for February, and I'm going to leave that in here. But for now, I am going to go ahead and take out the rest of the Planner Joy for February, and I'm going to put my Planner Joy inserts for March. I really love the Planner Joy inserts for March. Let's do a really quick flip through after I get these set up. The theme for March is, I guess, decluttering and spring cleaning. And so that's what all of the inserts in this Planner Joy section are about. I used to offer this to my Patreon members, and I'll be very transparent with you. Patreon really didn't take off for me at the beginning of the year, and so I really do want to make these available to you. And I've had a couple of people reach out and ask me if they could purchase the Planner Joy inserts, and at the time I didn't have them listed anywhere. So I'm considering listing the Planner Joy inserts on my Etsy store. I don't know yet if I will do that. If I make that decision to do that, I will link those down below in the description of this video. I'm leaning toward doing that because they're actually great inserts, and I do a whole set every month. So it may be something you're interested in, and if you're not comfortable going into a Patreon environment, then this way you at least have access to them. So let's take a look at what the Planner Joy inserts look like for March. Like I said, the focus is on decluttering and spring cleaning. So declutter your space, simplify your routine. I'm starting this out with actually an insert from someone I am a Patreon of, and that is Scrappy Wife. I love Scrappy Wife. So this is not a part of my Planner Joy, but I included it in my Planner Joy section, even though it's an insert from her, because I loved it. And she's doing like a whole little setup for the whole week, the whole month of March. So I'm excited to include those in mine. But that was the first page. My Planner Joy pages start here. I am starting off with just a control your clutter page where you can just do some reflections on where clutter is happening in your space and how steps you can take to control those areas. A vision board for what you want your space to look like, a 10-day declutter challenge, a declutter checklist. I have a checklist that is filled out with a couple of areas, and then we have a blank checklist here. If I put this on Etsy, I'll probably just put the blank version on Etsy so that you guys can fill out whatever areas work for you. I customize these areas for me. Room decluttering. So this way you can focus on one zone or one room. And I have a couple of those. A decluttering schedule. And then we get into some zone cleaning. And similar to with the other page, I have some labels on this page, but the other page is blank. So if I do put this on Etsy, it'll probably just be the blank version. A weekly cleaning task. So this is just like a weekly calendar, so to speak, but you can just focus on your cleaning tasks. And I have enough for a month here with 4 weeks. And then, so that is kind of like the decluttering cleaning section of the Planner Joy for this month. Then the next section gets into spring cleaning because we are going into the spring cleaning season. So this is a little bit more long term. This is more of, think of it as like a 30-day decluttering challenge. Whereas this is kind of getting your spring cleaning done as you're moving into the spring. So this has some checklists for specific areas in the home that you can have spring cleaning activities, room by room cleaning plan. You have a cleaning checklist here that you can track daily so that you can have like your ongoing maintenance in the spring. I really like this page. This is a 5 to 10 minute tasks page. So it just kind of lists things you can do in 5 to 10 minutes to help keep your space decluttered. And so I decided to have a 30-day 5-minute challenge. I thought that was fun. So just do one of those 5-minute tasks each day just to kind of help with ongoing maintenance. And then you have a weekly cleaning schedule that you can plan your cleaning activities throughout the week. So we spend a lot of time doing our spring cleaning. So the second part of Planner Joy is just to help us maintain what we have done as we get into summer and fall. Yeah, and that wraps up the Planner Joy section. Really love the focus for the month of March. And like I said, I will probably make these available on Etsy if you're interested. And if I do make that decision, the link will be down below. All right, so the back of the mind section actually has my learn and explore area. This is where I have some of my lettering practice because I'm horrible at lettering. Have a lot of blank pages where I just practice and do some creativity type exploration. You know, use my stickers, use my markers, all those great and wonderful things. As I use these pages, I take them out because it's just fun and exploration for me. And so the final section, remember, mind, body, heart, and soul, is the heart. And so for me, that's all about memory keeping. So it is the same. It has a dashboard that I've created, and then I get into my memory keeping pages, which are done by season for me. So these are inserts that I use from Light's Planner Action. I will have their store link down below. I am not an affiliate, but they have some really unique printables. They're a little bit expensive, but they're really great. And so if you're interested, give them a try. But I love how they do their memory keeping. They actually do it by season. So for example, this one is December, January, February. And then you have some blank pages. Well, not blank, but you have kind of bullet journal style pages where you can wrap up your memory keeping for that season. And then I am just going to insert the next quarter, the next season, which is spring. And I just printed these off from their site and cut and punch them. And you see it starts with March and April and goes into May. And then there are a few bullet journal style pages where you can just kind of keep track of anything that you want for that season. I absolutely love this. And so I'm just going to put this here. And then I just keep a couple of notes pages in the back. I'll probably end up taking these out because I don't need those. But yeah, so that is me setting up my well-being planner. Now, a couple of things that I do need to do. I do need to change the labels on my top tabs because these little labels are coming off. I used some old, box stickers, and I need to do better. I need to take them off. So I made some labels on my Cricut and on some of my transparent sticker paper, and that's what I'm going to use. That one was hanging on by a thread. So I am just going to grab these. Let's see, we started with body. And let me grab it. And we're going to get these relabeled. Okay, body. Let's take off this soul. We're going to grab soul right here. All right, and then mind. Some of these stickers were sticking, very well, and it was just a couple that were not wanting to stay down on the tabs, and that was irritating me. So I just went ahead and made some new labels. Mind, which I should have done anyway, but I was lazy when I first put this together. So, okay, heart. Let's grab this. And put it right here. Okay, so now this looks so much better, right? Now I'm gonna leave the normal labels here because that's just for monthly, but okay, that is done. The next thing we have to do is change out my February divider. This is so beautiful, and do my March divider. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on the March divider. What I am going to do in my March divider, I think, is use some of my scrapbook paper. That's the same way I created my February divider. So I really liked that process. So I have some cut aparts from a 12, you know, that 12 by 12 pack of paper that I get mine from Michael's because they have such a great deal on them. I think I paid $4.99 for this pack, and I just love this silver foil with the blue and purple. It's just very calming. It's a great transition into spring. On the back of the divider, I think I'm going to use the silver foil. It looks gold, but it's a silver foil for the back decoration. And then I'm going to use this purple floral as a backdrop for the front. So that's it. First thing I'm going to do is cut these cut aparts. So let me go ahead and take the cut aparts and get them cut. Last time I cut these by hand with my scissors, and you could definitely do that. I'm not the best when it comes to cutting anything. So I already had my trimmer, paper trimmer out because I was cutting inserts this morning. And so since I already had it out, I decided to go ahead and use it. All right, are these lined up the same? I think they are. So I am gonna go ahead and cut all of these. And at least I'll have nice straight cuts. They're kind of the same. You know what? I'm going to cut them separately just because. Okay. Not a perfect cut, but that is perfectly okay for me. Right, so we're just cutting these really quickly, and I'm just following the borders, you know, the cut lines here. Nothing magical. I don't know yet which of these I'm going to use, if I'm going to use all of them or some. Okay, so here are my cut aparts. Let's see. I know I want to use Life is Magic. Some of these are like for a couple, and that's okay. I really love this one. I like the notes, and Maybe You Make Me Happy. And I like those. These are probably my favorite ones, and I love that. So we'll see. We'll see which ones I end up using, but I think these are my favorite so far. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go ahead. I guess I probably should have left my trimmer out, but I want to go ahead and figure out how I'm going to use this cardstock. I think I'm just going to tear it. I'm really big on tearing things. Because one, it's easy, and two, I do like the look that it gives me. So let me grab my tape runner. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of that tape runner today. Okay, so let me go ahead and just, start tearing. I think I like this side. So I am just going to tear toward me so that I can see the white core of this paper. Okay, see that white core? I really love that look on my papers when I'm doing this activity. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this down. I'm just taking my tape runner, and it doesn't take a ton of tape, you guys. You know, I try to get the edges and then just a few in here. And then I just come in. I try to have fun with this, right? No stress, no pressure. Right? That's taped down. I love this one. This is really big. So, My Life is Magic. Love it. I don't have a ton of quotes or anything around here. So probably just using maybe something sticking out there. Let's see. Something here. I don't know, that feels, I think maybe putting that here. So if I put it up here, I think that might be a little bit too high for me. Here maybe. And then I do like this sticking out somewhere, but I feel like that's so bland. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is use this and go ahead and put this down, make a decision, right? Because I want these to be fun and quick to decorate. I don't want to spend too much time, you know, driving myself crazy. And that looks good. And I think I'm just going to use these yays around. I probably should have cut these apart on my trimmer, but that's okay. I am just going to put these at least 2 of these, probably somewhere. And let's see, is there anything else that I want to do? That looks really pretty. I love that silver, but I just don't see anything. Okay, I think I am going to see what happens if I try and cut out this circle. This will be a miracle. This looks good. Okay, I'm just trimming it out. Again, just having fun with it. It's not going to be perfect, you guys. Right? Just right now trying to get rid of some of the sharp edges that came from me trimming out this circle. I wanted to leave some of the blue. It was okay if I don't leave all of it. All right, so I really like this. And I think that looks good. I'll leave that, I think. And then I have a date that I'm going to use. And we will call that it. Now, let me find a date in my Dated Basics. And probably a little bit of a quote. Let's see, do I have any big dates in here? This is the Caliber Plan Dated Basics, and I'm just looking to see if I have anything that spells out the month of March. I don't see too much. Okay, I do kind of like the blue. Maybe the pink. It's so small though. Yeah, I don't like that one. So let's see what I got. Do I have anything here? I think I have something that's gold. And I don't think I have any silver. Okay. In the interest of time, let me go ahead and get this down. And then we'll come back and I'll do March here once I grab another book. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put the backing on this page though. I am not going to do the whole page here. I'm going to tear this as well. So let's just go ahead and tear this one. Oh, I think I may have torn this the wrong way. So we'll see. Yeah, I think I did, because I didn't necessarily want to cover up the I don't want to cover the holes if I can avoid it. So okay, I think that works. So let's go ahead and get this one. Same approach, not using a ton of tape, just enough to get it down. Put it right here in the corner. And now for this one, I am going to use You Make Me Happy. Maybe right here. Guess I probably won't get a chance to use that. But I'll do You Make Me Happy. And then right here. Okay, let's go ahead and stick these down. Covered up that hole just a little bit. All right, so I really like that. Let me put you on pause just a minute so that I can grab a monthly label and a quote. Give me just one moment. Okay guys, so I went and grabbed some of my overflow books. These are books that I have basically used a lot, and they're almost ready to be discarded. But I usually combine them, and I try to use whatever I can out of the book before getting rid of them. So this is a combination of books of seasonal stickers and labels and things like that. So I am really excited to get a chance to use these. I like the green, but I think I'm going to use the black, the one that's right up front. Okay, and just grab this one. You can't go wrong with black. So we are going to put it right here. And that's March. I really like that. Now I am going to do something very similar and look in one of my quote books. This is a book that I put together using a Happy Planner cover, and I just turn it inside out and I put a label on it, and then I use the back cover so that I can keep the elastic band. And I combine pages from a whole bunch of different Happy Planner books that only have a few pages left. And I usually just take some time when I'm destashing and go through all my books, and the ones I'm going to get rid of, any pages I want to keep, I put them all together, bind them, and I have a place that I can reference easily. So I am looking for a quote. I have my kind of black quotes up front, just something to fit in this space. Maybe something that will go with the colorway. I don't know. It just depends on what we have. Oh, I kind of like some of these. You know, I don't have a ton. I'm going to start flipping. Oh, I like that wild and free. I wonder if that will fit. I think I can cut it and make it fit. But I like this one. I like these too. I think I'm going to make today a good day. Love changes everything. Yeah, I think I like make today a good day. Create a happy life is really pretty too. So, you know what? I think I'm going to go with the create a happy life and add a little color in here. It's not super big though. So, I don't know, maybe here, maybe in the back. Okay, I think this will go real nicely here. All right, let's go back to where I was before. Something a little bigger. I'm not gonna find anything that's gonna cover up the entire space, and that's okay. I really like this one. I think I'm gonna try the wild and free. I'm gonna see what happens if I cut it. I'm usually not great at cutting things, so let's see. Here we go. So wild and free. You know what? It works. It looks nice. I like it. Let me put a little decor around the top right here, just to bring in some of these other colors. That looks good. Okay, pretty simple. All right, so this side, I want a quote up here. This one is, I need a long quote. So I think I'm gonna go with the black on this one. If you can't see that, it says you're a work in progress and so is everything around you. And I think I'm gonna use some of these black flowers to help kind of set it off. So all throughout, that way it looks like it belongs. Black flower here. And then I actually have space to put something else there. But I'm not gonna force it. If I don't see anything like super quick that fits. I like this one. You were born to be real, not perfect. That's cute. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this one a day. Everything looks really good. I would use some of these, but they're gold foil, not silver. Just check one more place right here. I think I'm gonna do You've Got This or Hello Possibilities. Yeah, let's go with the Hello Possibilities right here. That looks really nice. Okay, so this is wrapping up my wellness planner for the month of March. Get this stuff out the way. We are going to now take out my February divider. Loved it. This was beautiful. And we're going to put in my March divider. There we go. So now we have it set up for the month of March, and this is what it looks like. Blank monthly, have not decorated it yet. We'll get into my body section. Remember, body, mind, heart, and soul. My sections are out of order, but that is the theme. This is set up to do a monthly tracking of my wellness, my fitness, self-care, things like that. Yep, love it. These inserts are available on Etsy. And then I get into my soul section, and this is really all about my inspirational and faith journaling. So this is ready for the month of March. My mind section is about learning and exploring. So I start this section by putting in my planner joy pages, which really just have a theme each month. This theme is decluttering and cleaning and spring cleaning and all that good stuff. So I am very ready to dive into this. These inserts will be available somewhere. I don't know yet. I'll put the information down below. And then I also have my creative space in that section. And then to wrap it up, we have the heart section. And so the heart section for the month is all about my memory keeping. And I use Light's Planner Action inserts for memory keeping. So I have inserted my spring inserts, and I am ready to go with that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know this was a long one. Setting up a planner is always a little bit longer than you expect it to be. But this is the setup for my well-being planner for the month of March. I set it up 1 month at a time. You can see it gets pretty thick for 1 month. And so thanks for watching, and happy planning.